Hi, I'm Rob from skidsteersolutions.com. I'm here to show you how to successfully connect a compact cement mixer to a skid steer loader. So the first thing we do is we've unpacked the attachment, we've got it standing up, ready to go. We just want to double check our hydraulic couplers, make sure we've got the right ones. These are 1/2 inch flat face couplers. That's what's going to go on our Bobcat machine here. One of the #1 questions that people ask us are, how do I get the extra functions up? I only have one set of hoses. What we do is, in the BMX series, as well as many of the other attachments that eTerra manufactures, is we use these electric over solenoid valves. And what this does is it takes 2 hoses and turns it into 4. So what we're doing is we're running our main hydraulics through the auger system, but when we want to open and close the chute, we send a signal out through touching one of our controls on our machine that will trigger this solenoid and allow the fluid to go from the auger operation to the chute operation. This is where genius comes into play. Today what we're going to be doing is running a Bobcat 7-pin. We have one of our Canbus controllers on here. This plugs directly into the end of the harness, and then this plugs into the Bobcat 7-pin. It enables us to run this directly off the controls of the machine. But if you don't have a Bobcat, if you have a Caterpillar, a Case, Kubota, whatever, we have different kits, 14-pin kits, 8-pin kits, as well as just self-standing wiring kits that allow you to plug this directly into any machine and work on anything. That is pure genius. So the next thing we're going to do after we've connected the cement mixer to the skid steer is we're just going to take our hydraulic connections here. Let's do the bottom one first. I can make that connection there, make sure that it's locked. I'll make the second connection. And then in this case, we've got our Canbus controller. We're going to plug that into the 7-pin here. The last thing I want to do is just check my hose routing. What I've done here is I've made sure that the hoses go up through this connecting strap here, and then they fall down gently behind here without getting down into the mechanism of the quick attach. If we decide that we're going to use the side chute, it's very simple to install. All we do is just hook it on to the supplied ears here, and you're good to go. Operation is simply just pulling the lever back, letting the chute open, and closing it to manually control the amount of concrete coming out. This can also, the flow of concrete can also be controlled from inside the cab by the operator, just controlling the speed of the hydraulics. And finally, the last thing we would do here is if we wanted to dispense out the center of the concrete mixer, is put this little dispensing chute on here. It easily clips into place, allows a secondary operator here to actually direct the concrete. Now, I do not recommend that you stand under the machine. You always want to stand a little bit off in front of it so that you never put yourself in harm's way.